So the genesis of the project was actually an idea we had to solve controls for a strategy game on the console. We've evolved that and iterated those over the last few years, and I think we've nailed it. The big things that we're showing off this week is first playable. So hopefully when all the press and all the fans can get in here and play the game and really realize that we've built something from the ground up that matches the gameplay for a console and the controls for a console and still feels like Halo. One of the best things about Halo Wars is that we're set 20 years before the events of Halo 1, which means there are lots of Spartans still alive in the Halo universe. So in Halo Wars, you get to command an army of Spartans, not just Master Chief. We've left Master Chief over in the first-person shooter. He's an identifiable character, and we want people to have that in the first-person shooter. But the cool thing about Halo Wars is you can command lots of Spartans, and that's what every Halo fan, I think, really wants to do. So one of the things we've had to do in bringing our strategy gameplay to the console is really boil it down to the essentials. We've gotten rid of all of the things that don't really matter and really focused on the things that do matter. The upgrades are really important. You have this really cool ship power called the Mac Blast. The Halo fans will recognize that, where this orbiting ship overhead can shoot things on the ground with this big, huge piece of titanium. And so we can upgrade that from a strategy standpoint, we can upgrade that to do multiple shots. We have a carpet bomb that you can upgrade to stretch entirely across the screen as the bombing guys come in. Our Spartans can jack enemy vehicles. And we've simplified that special ability gameplay down to something that's very easy to manage, but still has the strategic depth that strategy gamers come to expect. What we want also to please the Halo fans. They're already on the consoles, obviously, but we also want to bring some of our strategy fans over to the 360. So we've really focused on making the game playable just with the left stick and the 4 face buttons. We do end up using every button for the people who want to learn them, but we do want everybody to be able to play the game and have fun and enjoy the campaign just by use those 5 basic controls. What we're showing off this week with our playable is 2-player co-op against the AI. It's on one of our Forerunner-inspired worlds. We're not quite allowed to talk about which world from our campaign that is yet, but you see lots of cool Forerunner architecture, and there's lots of cool little hooks like sniper towers you can garrison your guys in to give them extra line of sight and extra damage potential and things like that. There's also little Sentinel robots flying around. You got to watch out for those guys. So it's actually kind of fun to show all that stuff off for the first time. One of the new units we've added to the Halo lore is the UNSC Vulture. It's this kind of flying missile fortress. It's called our Uber unit, if you will. And it roves around at the end of the game, and it really has some devastating destruction potential. If you have 5 or 6 of those, your base is toast. So the game is shipping, I'm obligated to say, in the first half of next year, and on the 360, and we're really excited to show off what we've got.